Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements. Welcome to another episode where today we're going to be analysing the S&P 500 followed by the Nasdaq100 and the DowJones30 futures chart. Now starting off here with the S&P 500, before we get into the technicals, I think that you should all be aware that today is the Fed FOMC interest rate decision. Is expected to stay where it is, so a pause for this month, and there is less than a 1% chance of a rate hike. So in terms of the headline, it should be very very stable, the reaction in the market. But then that being said, that we are also expected to receive a dot plot, and that could be interesting because that obviously shows us where each member believes that the first set of rate cuts is going to come. And the last dot plot that was on a few months back, those rate cuts were priced in for summer 2024, but many investors do believe that could get pushed back now to the latter stages of 2024. So it'll be very interesting to see what the market reaction is to the new dot plot. And then of course afterwards, 30 minutes afterwards, of course we do have that Jerome Powell press conference, which is likely to cause more volatility than the actual interest rate decision itself, because it's pretty much priced in that we're not going to have any rate cuts or hikes this month. But let's just get into the technicals quickly here for the S&P 500. We're currently trading at 4,454. We have pretty much paired all of the losses that we saw during yesterday's trading session. We actually have this very nice looking hammer candlestick, and we're trading back above the 50-day EMA here for the S&P 500. So technically speaking, we're trading within this wedge pattern. I wouldn't be surprised if after the Fed meeting over the next couple of days, we did see a move of roughly 1% high here, where we did go and test 4,500 and try and attempt to break out of the upper end of this wedge. What makes me say that is that if we just quickly jump over to the Dow Jones 30, I sent a buy signal yesterday. I cherry picked the bottom of the lows yesterday for my signal team. And you can see here that we're now attempting to break out here of this wedge pattern here for the Dow Jones 30. So this is very encouraging, and this is a similar movement to what I am looking for here to take place in the S&P 500 as well as the Nasdaq 100. If we just quickly jump over to the Nasdaq 100, you can see, very similar to the S&P 500, we are trading just above that 50-day EMA, but towards the bottom side of this wedge. If I just quickly show you back to the S&P 500, you can see we're still to the bottom side of this wedge. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a explosive move towards the upside, where we do perhaps go up towards 15,500 here for the Nasdaq 100. In terms of percentage points, that would represent a 1.5% gain, but of course the Nasdaq 100 does have a slightly higher beta, so a lot more volatile than the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones 30. And then finally, just looking at the Dow Jones 30, this technically has been the best setup out of all of the indices. We're still trading in this nice uptrend that we've been trading in since those October lows that formed last year. We are currently in the process of breaking out here, and I think that once we clear last Friday's swing high up at around 35,000, that then opens up a door for us to go and trade back up towards the swing highs of this year, which sit at around 35,730. I really like the setup going into this Fed meeting. I think that in terms of seasonality, we are now at the back end in the ninth inning of this rough seasonal period, which of course is August and September. September being, historically speaking, the worst performing month of the year for stock market gains. But as we come out of that and we enter into the month of October, my cycles are suggesting that we are expecting to see a face ripper rally from October all the way through until the end of the year. So I'm positioning now for that. I was a buyer yesterday. I cherry picked the bottoms during those session lows, and I'm now seeking the rewards, and I'm hoping that these rewards can continue, and my profits will grow into the next couple of trading days. Guys, don't forget, if you'd like to become part of my signal team, then make sure you scan this QR code on your screen. It will take you to my website. It's completely free to sign up for 1 month. If you don't enjoy the service, you can cancel at any time, and this will also give you access to my daily market research that I post prior to the US markets opening to help navigate you through these very volatile and choppy markets. That's it for today's video, guys. Thank you very much. Beware of the Fed minutes meeting, though. It's going to cause lots of volatility in the markets, hopefully towards the upside, but typically speaking, you do get some chop, so please do be cautious.